Hi, Leo. Sun, moon, sun, Leo, Leo, moon, Leo rising. I don't know where I was going with that, but let's see what's going on for you in the next couple of weeks. Just whatever Spirit wants you to know at this time. I'm doing a bit of a storyline reading, so there'll be 3 different scenarios I bring up. You could resonate with all of them. Some of them or none of them. Cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. I love this. Might be a really good time for you to call in Spirit. Might be a good time for you to express yourself, especially if you want to be supported in something, especially if you want to get something done. There could be some travel. This was like travel awaits you, okay? So you might be in a bit of a transition, meaning you have stuff you want to do, you're not quite doing it, or maybe you need to collaborate or get support in whatever it is you want to be doing. It seems like talking to your higher self, the universe, even talking to other people is going to be beneficial for you at this time. Okay, let's see what we got going on for these storylines. Okay, all right. So we have what I believe is the King of Swords. And we have somebody in a timeout. Certainly not one that they are choosing. Look at the expression on the person's face. Being put in a timeout of some kind. We've got the Emperor. Okay. And then we've randomly this Lover's card. Now, my question for those of you that are looking at this storyline and being like, what is it? Do you feel like you have to make things happen or force things to happen? Or do you feel like you're dancing in life? Are you dancing through life? Are you dancing with the opportunities? Are you there? Because there's a duality in this. There's a polarity in this energy that I'm feeling. Some of you want to just be able to dance through life, but there may be some belief systems that make you feel like you have to control things. However, Spirit is like, putting you in a timeout for some reason. I don't know why it's perhaps it's time to reflect and being like, is this what you truly want to do? Do you want to force it ahead of time, or do you want it to have perfect timing? Because when we dance with opportunities and we dance through life, it's the perfect timing for things, right? Think about a choreographed dance. Everything is perfectly timed. Okay? Everything is perfectly timed for you, Leo, and it may not be timed, but there may be parts of you that feel like if you don't make the effort, you're never going to be successful, or you're never going to have whatever it is you desire. And I feel like you might be in a bit of a timeout. Sometimes this timeout shows up as everything you try doesn't really come to anything. Everything you're trying to do seems to fall apart, or you've just been rejected in some way. But rejection is the universe clearing your path. You have to remember that if you can. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when we have our heart set on something. And I feel like we're really shifting into a time where our heart is telling us where to lead. So that's very interesting. Are you dancing with life? Okay. The next storyline that we have. Okay. All right. Something has come to an end. We've got the Death card. Okay. With it, we've got the Dreamer. Okay, so this could be death of a dream, or it could be Spirit saying, go back to the drawing board. You can do better than that. You can give us something much juicier, okay? Yeah, this is so interesting. Okay, Leo, bear with me. We've got the Happiness card. Bear with me. This is going to be a hard pill to swallow for some people, but what I'm going to preface in this is, yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about this in a moment. I'm just gonna preface this by saying, if this makes you feel bad about yourself, it's probably not a message for you. It's probably not resonance. So just let it go. But if it's like, I can see where I'm kind of doing that. I don't like it, but lean in, okay? This is sort of a death of a dream, because that dream was a false dream. You may have had a dream that you thought something was going to make you happy. It was going to make you respected or admired, or it was perhaps the intention of creating something for yourself from a false narrative. And what I mean by that is, if you're hoping that, sorry, my mic's been bugging me today. If you're trying to do something to gain validation from other people, for example, okay, Spirit might be like, you deserve better than that. You deserve to feel validated regardless of what you're efforting. Okay, there's something here that you might have had a dream about that you thought was going to make you super happy. But in the truth of it is, it's not actually going to make you happy because it's reliant on perhaps other people, or reliant on how other people make you feel. Like it looks like it would be empowering, but it's actually disempowering for you. It's sort of like, I'm going to give you a more linear example. So if you really wanted this job because the title is awesome and people really, really respect this role and blah, 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 and you get into the role and you feel awful in it. Like it's a lot of work, underpay, whatever that is. I feel Spirit is trying to open your eyes to that just a little bit so you can be like, okay, is this truly what I want? Because we have the Temperance card, okay? We have this need, this might be the Star. We have this hope and this desire, but we also have this fear and lack and scarcity. So you might be dreaming of something that's going to mitigate your lack and scarcity, but it doesn't really do that. It just amplifies it more, and it makes it even worse if you don't get it. So there's something here just shifting in your narrative a little bit about what your dreams are meant to be. Do they truly bring you joy? Or are you wanting them because you think that they're going to fill a void in you, or they're going to make up for something you lack on some level, okay? We all do that in some way. This is not a judgment of just Leos. This is just what's coming up for whoever needs to watch this, okay? All right. What is this third storyline? Okay, we got the Empress, but kind of on the side. The Empress is 100%. She's the Empress. I was going to say she's a queen, but she's a queen of the queens, okay? She's sitting on her throne. She's living her life. But we got some kind of truth bomb coming. Oh, Leo. Yeah, there is something. Okay, this is so interesting. We've got the Strength card, which is emotional mastery. Oh, taking a good look at yourself. Who am I? What role do I really play in this life? Is this role, is this experience giving me the abundant, prosperous experience I truly want to have? It might be, but every storyline has some form of reflection for you, Leo. It's time to reflect on things, and I know that's not an easy place to be, but I love that we have emotional mastery. This isn't about minimizing your emotions or shutting them down. This is about acknowledging that your emotions are trying to tell you something. Either you're overwhelmed, or if you're like me, I'm an emotional authority. My emotions tell me when something's good for me or not. And I love that the Empress, this is not about the truth of you. You're not a queen of queens. You don't get to sit on. It's not about that. This truth is more about maybe even embracing that part of your nature that knows that you're worthy of reception no matter what. Taking a good look in the mirror and saying, I'm worthy of this no matter what. I am worthy of all the things. That's the truth. The truth doesn't always hurt. The truth isn't always painful, but sometimes we have to see where we've experienced pain in order to release it and let it go. I think that's actually very positive, because it's gonna allow you to stand in your own power and be like, I am the Queen of Queens. I'm just gonna own this. And so I think that's actually really good. Okay, let's get your mantra for this time. Now, there is an extended. If you're here this long with me, thank you so much for staying. There is an extended. The information's in the description box below. So this is your mantra. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Okay. So for some of you, this is so much about you, for sure, giving it up to the universe, letting it come, let it unfold for you, reflecting on where maybe your dreams are trying to fill something in you that you think needs filling, but it doesn't actually need filling at all, because there's nothing actually wrong. It's just that the belief systems and perhaps the experiences you've had with other people have made you feel this way about yourself. So I'm sending you all so much love, and take care.